This person never expected that he would wake up in an entirely different world. Raising his hand on a whim, he was shocked to find that he could actually use water magic. It turned out that not long ago he had been accidentally hit by a truck and died. When he opened his eyes again, he found himself in the afterlife. Standing before him was a long-haired individual who, after confirming his identity, introduced herself as an angel tasked with guiding souls. At first, the man assumed he had been chosen to become a hero in another world. But the angel quickly clarified that there was no such mission, nor did they need him to do anything specific. All he had to do was choose the kind of world he wanted to live in. The man expressed a desire for a slow-paced, peaceful life. So the angel recommended a magical world called Phaeon, where about 1 in 5 people could use magic. Coincidentally, the man had a natural affinity for water magic. Since he wished for a quiet life, the angel arranged for him to be reborn in the peaceful Longda forest. She even provided him with a small house, 2 months' worth of food, and a protective barrier around the area to keep monsters away. To help him adapt, she also left behind beginner-level guidebooks on magical beasts and local plants. However, after 2 months he would have to rely on his own survival skills. So he began practicing magic immediately and soon discovered the secret. It could be activated purely through imagination. He quickly solved the problem of water supply, but fire was a different story. Without fire he couldn't cook. He tried creating fire by rubbing sticks together, but it was useless. Then inspiration struck. If he could turn water into ice, he could shape it into a convex lens and use sunlight to start a fire. He remembered that both water and ice share the chemical formula H2O, the only difference being the arrangement of the atoms. After mentally visualizing the rearrangement, he was able to produce ice. He then crafted a lens and used sunlight to successfully start a fire. That very evening he was able to enjoy a hot bath. This gave him a new idea. If he could change the arrangement further, maybe he could create hot water directly. The next day he knew he would eventually have to hunt, which meant learning offensive magic. Though he was able to cast a basic water ball spell, it was as weak as a child's water gun. He tried firing a stream of water, but it was still too feeble. Unfazed, he continued training. Over time, his water stream attacks grew stronger. He then attempted to form ice directly in the air, managing to create an ice spear spell. However, controlling ice wasn't as easy as water, so he kept practicing daily, studying magical creatures and improving his magic at the same time. One day he found quartz by a river, which would help with crafting tools and further improve his lifestyle. But just as things seemed to be going smoothly, a magical spider appeared and attacked him. Paralyzed with fear, he recalled the moment of his death in his past life and managed to dodge just in time. As the spider lunged again, he froze the ground with magic, causing it to slip and giving him the chance to defeat it. Afterward, he returned home and reviewed the bestiary. Though it was a beginner edition, the final 2 pages were unusual. They listed legendary creatures. One was a dragon, described as powerful enough to destroy an entire city. The warning: if you see one, run. That is, if you can. The last page featured a demon. The note simply read, "Pray you never meet one." Another day, dressed in new gear, he ventured deeper into the forest and discovered ripe fruit. But he also encountered a powerful monster, an assassin hawk, far deadlier than the previous spider. This creature used wind-based stealth attacks, air slashes, and sharp talons. While fleeing, he raised a water barrier behind him. Realizing he couldn't outrun it, he decided to counterattack. But the hawk was too fast, dodging and charging at him with ease. Just in time, he covered himself in a block of ice as a shield, causing the hawk to crash into him. He dispelled the ice, ready to strike back, but the hawk quickly retreated into the sky. Relieved, he collapsed on the ground. As night fell, he lost his way and stumbled upon a lake. In the center stood a headless knight. Sensing danger far beyond his level, he wisely fled. In the following days, he continued exploring the forest. He killed a poisonous serpent and caught several fish, which he preserved using salt. Every day he practiced magic until he could rapidly produce large blocks of ice. Later, while diving near the ocean, he encountered a deep-sea octopus. Thankfully, he escaped in time. He then discovered a massive rock and cut it using high-pressure water jets. The resulting powder helped him refine his crafting tools. After further training, he felt ready and challenged the Headless Knight, but was defeated within seconds. Strangely, the knight didn't kill him. Instead, he gifted him a sword imbued with water magic. Though confused by this unexpected kindness, he accepted the gift. Days passed, and one day he spotted a familiar creature. It was the evolved version of the assassin hawk. it immediately attacked. He formed 10 ice walls, but the hawk shattered them with ease and countered with a sonic blast that nullified his magic. Shocked, the man realized the hawk had gained a skill that made it immune to magic. It let out a roar, summoning a lightning strike from the sky. He barely dodged but fell hard. The hawk dove in for the kill. With no other option, he fought back in close combat using his ice sword to block its claws. Despite being impressed by the hawk's persistence, he was also terrified that it might return again. So, out of respect and fear, he delivered the final blow himself. As he headed home, a massive red dragon appeared. To his surprise, the dragon could speak and was pleased that the man could understand his telepathy. The dragon asked if he had seen an evolved assassin hawk nearby. Panicked, the man admitted that he had just killed it. But the dragon wasn't angry, in fact he was impressed. He revealed that the sword at the man's waist once belonged to the fairy king, and that the man must be greatly favored to have received it. They talked for a while before the dragon, sensing someone calling for him, departed reluctantly. Meanwhile, back in the divine realm, the angel who had sent the man to the other world discovered something unusual. He possessed a rare hidden trait. In over 10,000 years, she had never seen anyone like him. His hidden trait? Immortality.